This is Surfer Television Radio, broadcasting a message of peace. Okay, today on the show we're going to have Josie and the Sound of the Lighthouse. Okay, welcome to Surf Television Radio. We're broadcasting a message of peace, solutions and understanding. We recommend you drink ginger in your tea. That's right, people. Honey and lemon is good as well. Honey and lemon and ginger in your tea. That's what we're recommending from Surf Television on this morning of lockdown. This is Pink Thunder. Let's start off the show. Let's do this. As I said before, we're going to have an amazing interview with Josie. We're going to be phoning Josie, seeing if she's there. Remember, people, your limitations are only in your imagination. Your limitation is only in your imagination. We're also going to be talking about music. Because that's what we do here. We talk about music and love. Love and music. Your limitations are only in your imagination. What is our common bond, people? Our common bond is freedom. Our common bond is our freedom. Which in these times seems to be a little bit repressed. I'm saying we all do seem to be very locked down. But that's cool, because it's a time to go inwards. It's a time to listen to yourself. It's a time to tidy the house. It's a time to paint. It's a time to make music. But just keep in mind, people, the day that they open those doors, the day that they let us out, which it will come, and if not, we'll make it come. We all go out and party like it's 1999. Because remember, people, this was going to happen in 2000. This happened in 2012. And now it's obviously happening in a very real manner. Let's keep all this positive. Let's go inwards. Okay? So, we've got some really interesting music for you, which I've been listening to the last couple of days, which is really nice. I'm saying it's beautiful. Beautiful music. So, let's have a listen. Let's see what we're talking about. Okay, this is Josie Sound of the Lighthouse. We're going to take it down a notch today, and we're going to take it inwards. So let's listen to some beautiful sounds by Josie.
Wanted to run, I wanted to hide, I wanted to be with you every night. I wanted to crawl inside your pelt until the morning light. I wanted to be free, I wanted to hold on, I wanted to be small, yet I wanted to be strong. Everything from you.
listening to Surfer Television Radio. That song was Hometown by Josie and Sound of the Lighthouse. Now we're listening to Take Me Home, also by Josie and Sound from the Lighthouse. Check it out. Guys, if you like what you're listening to, I'm saying this is beautiful music. I'm saying I'm going to use it to train, do yoga, and do my sort of morning, attributes. If you like it, check it out on Spotify and give this young lady some plays because it's real nice. Today's a nice day. We're going to be playing some nice music for you by Josie and Sound of the Lighthouse. This is Surf Television Radio. Today is a beautiful day, my friends. Okay, that's another beautiful song by Josie and Sound of the Lighthouse. You're listening to Surf Television Radio. We're going to try and phone Josie very shortly. We're going to play one more song, and then we're going to try and give her a bell and see if she's up and about, and if she wants to chat with us and do our little questionnaire that we have here at Surf Television about making the day in the universe more positive. Some think I'm insane, but to fly I need no plane. This next song is called Leap into the Deep by Josie and Sound of the Lighthouse here at Surfer Television Radio. Good morning, people. This is Josie. Let's turn it up. Let's turn it up.
Into when you're with her, you know she's not the same. She's not the one to blame.
Okay, you're listening to Surf Television Radio. We've been listening to Josie Sound of Lighthouse. So let's give Josie a bell, see what she's up to. It's working.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I can hear birds in the background. That's very nice.
Yes, sometimes a car.
Okay, no, but that's cool. Not many cars on the roads nowadays, so more birds than cars. Anyway, who are you? Tell us, who are you?
What am I?
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? I've been telling everyone who you are, but who's here? Who have we? Well, what?
Okay, so
who?
the personality, that is me. I'm Josie. I'm from the Netherlands, and I'm a musician, composer, singer.
Okay, very
in a
nice.
nutshell.
Very beautiful, very good. And what's your job here on the planet? I'm saying, why are you here on this planet, Josie?
To help, first of all, to remind myself that I am light, and that all the conditions that they told us are not true, and that in the larger part that is us, we are infinite and free. And I forget that myself, and I think through music, I receive those messages as a reminder to myself and maybe to pass on to others.
Okay, I thought it was a very intense question for early morning, but you're very there. Obviously, you know the answer to that question, don't you? That's very good. Okay, Josie, that was very beautiful. And another question, just because we've got these little questions we want to ask you. What projects are you involved in at the moment? Or is there any projects out there of people that you like, what they're doing, and you want to talk about it? You want to give them a voice? Or Sam, talk to us. Tell us about projects.
Okay. Well, I was about to get involved in the project El Cajon from Pepe. You may know him.
Okay.
And he is, together with his wife, he has a beautiful project that people in Argentina get to learn how to make a cajon. And that way they earn money. And also that he organizes a lot of concerts, and the money that he collects with that goes to healthcare in countries like Argentina, Colombia, and maybe more. And he also gives free music lessons to children all over the world. They are being taught by teachers how to play cajon. And wow. I absolutely love that idea. And I was actually going to perform right before the lockdown, or actually on the day before of the lockdown. We were going to perform with 10 or 11 artists on a festival that he organized, and that was supposed to be, collecting some money for this project.
Okay, and what happened? It didn't go down, obviously, no, because of the situation.
No, because then, the lockdown that evening, the lockdown started. But they also felt it was then just, first of all, smart for our own health, for everybody who was involved there. But also, you never know if you are carrying the virus, and maybe you
so
don't
you guys
feel
decided
sick, but you
not
can
to do
pass it on. So that's why he felt it was a smart thing to do to cancel it.
Okay.
So yeah.
But I'm saying, and can't they do it online somehow? I'm saying, can't they, use the fact that everyone's sitting at home with mobile phones and Facebook open to raise some money for these kids and give awareness to this Cajon project as well?
I was writing actually a plan about it, so maybe we can do some live streaming on Facebook, and maybe put a PayPal link there.
That's what I mean. I'm saying, at least try to, if the message is good, definitely we'll put the links to all of this underneath the program so people can check it out. you know,
Yeah,
all this
it's
project you're
beautiful.
talking about? Because it sounds very
They
beautiful.
also give money to the healthcare there because it's really, hospitals with holes in the walls where creatures come in, and
No, it's a positive. I'm saying it's a positive, endeavor which has been, locked down basically. But I'm sure there's a way you guys can get it done,
Definitely,
online,
yeah.
and use the situation not into your advantage, but in a manner that, let people hear about what good people are doing. Because at the moment, everything else is pretty negative. I think
Yeah,
this is like
I agree.
this is the only positive program out there. Yeah.
I also figured out for myself, and since you asked what my mission on this earth is,
Go on.
I'm highly sensitive, so even before I knew that word existed, I pick up stuff. And sometimes I knew, like for Paris, for instance, I knew up front without really consciously knowing, but it's just a feeling of a disaster is happening and you don't know where it's coming from.
Okay, so
And
you're
then it makes
connected. You're
sense.
connected. But so what are you seeing? What are you feeling? What are you saying?
Mostly in dreams. I get, dreams about big disasters and saving people.
Okay. I get dreams about like good stuff. I get dreams
Yeah,
about
but-
like cool stuff. Good stuff.
So I wanted to make it into. Let me talk, please.
Okay, go on.
So instead of getting drenched into that and getting like a spiral going down, I think it's my mission to focus as much as I can on things that make me happy. So the in general vibration is then high, and maybe if more people do that, we can affect the energy to get empowered again. So that was the answer to your question. What I'm doing here in this planet.
Well, it's a good. You're very busy then, obviously. I'm saying because.
Oh my God, you have no idea how tired I am.
That's what I mean. I'm saying it's a full-time job. It doesn't stop on lockdown. It doesn't stop ever.
No,
It's
that's
a
true.
full-time
It's
job. It's
24/7.
you have to
Yeah.
exist in a high, beautiful frequency so that everything's good. Basically,
That's not
That's what
always easy, yeah. But
No, nobody said it was
in
going to be
general-
easy. Nobody did say it was going to be easy, but it's beautiful and worth it, I think, anyway,
Yeah.
life,
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
And making music helps me because it brings me to. I really like making soundscapes and dream states.
I like them,
And it
They
creates
sound
a
really
different
nice. Huh?
world.
They
Yeah?
sound really, really nice, I'm saying, because they are different flavors, if you know what I mean, each song, it takes you to a different
Yeah.
place, You put different
Yeah.
images, you can take people on journeys,
Yeah, that's exactly what I will try to do. Yeah.
No, well, you're doing it because it works. It worked on me,
Yeah.
so it means it
Thank
works.
you.
I'm saying
I
it
think
does
it's
work.
like a channel again. So it's not my music at all. It's just out there. And because I'm an antenna, it comes in and I can pass it on. And I think that's a beautiful part of being an artist or maybe a human at all.
No, I
Because
completely agree.
without a body, you could never experience, for instance, abundance. How can you experience as a soul abundance if there's not a body to bring abundance to people or love or joy?
Yeah, I agree. Completely agree. Okay, we got more questions. What were the questions? Okay, what were the questions? Okay, very important, beautiful question. What is music?
Energy, like everything else. And it's a translation of an emotion into sound. So I like the word emotion because it's energy in motion
Okay.
through the form of sound.
Okay, that's a very good answer. Okay, and another one. Where does music come from in its origins? I'm saying, where does it come from? Where does it come from?
That's a very good question, but the first answer that pops into my mind is simple, the universe. It's out there, like all the ideas. It's a thought and a choice. So when I'm making music and I listen back and I think, the chorus is not quite how I wanted it, can I make another choice? And then I just sit quietly and wait till the solution or another choice comes, and all these choices can make a song better or not. And I think it's like everything else, basically, like an invention. Where do the inventions come from? The same place.
Okay, from like nowhere and everywhere and kind of
Yeah,
inside
like
people's ideas or dreams or
I really
thoughts
believe
or no?
in that we are all, and I mean absolutely everything and everyone that we know, all the forms that we know, all the people, the plants, the animals, the ideas, the music, name it, comes from the unity, comes from oneness. And the oneness is like nothing at the same time, which is very difficult for the mind to understand, because how can I not be nothing? I'm looking at my foot. I have a name. I have a body. I'm a human. I'm a woman. I am a singer. Now, that's all forms that we have created from thought.
Okay.
But it's all coming from oneness.
But it's scientific as well. I'm saying it is science as well. No? It's scientific as well. No, I'm saying it's.
But that's coming from oneness as well.
Okay. Very nice. Very beautiful answer. Okay. What were the other questions? Oh, I'm losing the questions now. I'm listening to your answers and I'm forgetting the questions.
Sorry.
Okay, now we've asked you what you're doing here on the planet. We've asked you what music is. We've asked you... Okay, we've got a good one for you. What is, when you're walking down the street and you kind of, you think, that's such an easy solution. Why doesn't everyone just do it? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. What's one of your solutions? We've had various other artists and people give us their solutions, and, some are respect, others are empathy, others are love. You know what I'm saying? People are going towards the emotions as the solutions. But what would your solution be, like a universal solution that would be good for everyone, whether you're big, fat, small, black, white, pink, orange, Chinese, anywhere. You're anybody, you know what I'm saying? You're any living being. What's a good solution? I know it's a big question for the morning.
We really should pause, preferably daily, and shut down our phones and computers and social media and newspapers, and take a piece of paper, take a pen, and write down an important question that you want an answer to. And it can be private or global. For instance, where am I in a year's time? And don't expect or force a thought and an answer to arrive, but just allow it to be there. And it's really strange how often you get an answer you would never thought you would get. And I give a simple example. Our bodies are beautiful messengers that something is imbalanced. For instance, pain. We go to a doctor or we go online and we find answers. But hardly ever we sit down and write down the question, where is this pain originated? What are you trying to tell me? And when you do, and you get often a very silly answer, for instance, the answer is pink. And you think, why the hell would I get the answer pink? So the next question you write down is, why are you showing me a pink color? And then the answer will be mother. Okay, so why are you showing me the word mother? And that way you continue on asking until you get the answer. And the more you do that, the easiest the universe or whatever it is, or whatever name we give it, gives you images or words or memories where it's originated and what you're supposed to do about it. Because that's even more important, not to dig into the past too much, but at some point ask, okay, so what can I do about it? And I think that goes for relationships, that goes for our health, that goes for money problems, that goes for a situation that you are having trouble with a friend or communicating, or always the same kind of problems are on your lap somehow. Just sit down and ask why this is happening and what you can do about it. I think it will save the world if we all would do that.
Wow. Okay, I've never thought about doing that, but I'm saying it's basically getting answers to your own questions from yourself, no? But by writing them down.
Your higher self or whatever it is.
That depends on the religion, culture, and philosophy and view on life.
The name is not important.
Exactly. The question is, you are asking your questions and you are giving yourself your answers. I've never thought about doing that.
No, because at school and education from your parents and movies and the politicians and the media are always about the outside. We are teaching you, even the gurus on the internet, and trust me, I digged into a whole lot of gurus myself. It was so often that I'm going to teach you this or that. And then I thought, but somebody actually told me, a friend, he told me everybody's carrying all the answers within. And it is so true.
Yeah,
You
obviously,
have
I'm
to
saying
sit
we know
down
when
and
something's
dare to
right and
listen.
wrong. We feel it in our stomach, you know what I'm saying? We know
Yeah,
the
definitely.
answers to a lot of things that we use words to manipulate or transform or, use to our advantage, I guess, But we all
It's
know
not
the
our fault.
answers.
If they taught us at school when we were little children, we would be masters at it right now.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't all be locked up at home, would we? And living this beautiful situation together.
Playing with our dogs and with music. Yeah, that's true.
It would be different. But no, I'm saying it's beautiful. I really do love to hear your point of view on life and your your view. I'm saying from your perspective, from where you are. I'm saying you are somewhere in the
Experience, yeah.
Exactly. I'm saying
In a
we
year
all
time
see
could
it.
be different. Yeah.
Write that question down. I'll write it down. Where are we going to be in a year? Where are we going to be in 30 days, Josie? Are we going to be out partying and running around the beaches? What do you think?
Not yet.
No, I think we should all just go inside a bit more and
Yeah.
then see what happens.
And discover how we are going, how we got into this mess, and how we're going to get out for good, and that we don't go back immediately to the greediness and buying stuff because we're so afraid to die that we all want to do it all at once and have to have all this stuff because life is so short. It's not. It's infinite.
Yeah, it's like be the richest guy in the graveyard, It's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
But then again, like Bob Marley say, wealth is not in the money, man. Wealth, what is wealth? What is abundance? What is to be rich, It's not about money. It's about
It's also
a lot of
money
other
is
stuff.
part of abundance, and that's fine. Money is not. I don't really believe money is not the root of evil.
No,
I
it's a
think
piece
how
of paper, man, that people give to each other and give it value
It's
for some
an
reason.
idea.
That's all. It's a
Yeah.
concept. I'm saying it's
Indeed.
like all these
Absolutely.
like new currencies online and digital currencies. It's all just if we give value to it, it's valuable. That's all.
Yes,
So let's give value to art, to
exactly.
music, and let's give value to things that are valuable,
And
that
being
do help
together,
us.
like now, I mean, I've never met online, unfortunately, but never had so many phone calls from friends and lost friends and loved ones. And how beautiful is that because of the situation?
No, true. I'm talking to people, Josie, every day. Normally, I'm locked up at home and I don't talk to anyone. Now I'm on a radio show and I'm chatting to people, and I'm like, I'm a lot more social than I've ever been, really.
Wow.
Normally, I'm
Yeah.
just locked up here, enjoying life from my view,
Your
my
little
perspective,
world, yeah.
my world,
Yeah.
And now I'm locked up and chatting to people. It's crazy. But hey, what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Something we got to do it. We got to keep the good energy going because everything that's on TV is pretty. I watch it at midday to
don't
get a bit. I watch it a little bit just to see what they think, and it's kind of turned into some sci-fi movie. So I'm really, I used to like sci-fi movies, but now I don't.
No. You know what's interesting? If you're going to watch the news, because I used to become angry, for instance, if I look at Trump or so. But
Ooh.
now I look at him from a completely different perspective. And so the interviews and the programs they're showing become interesting for me on a deeper level. So you just observe without having the opinion or the fear or the anger about what's going on.
Well, it's love and
just
fear,
observe.
basically. It's just, we
not
got in
for
this
you, but
situation
for
from
me
fear.
it was.
Yeah, no, just
Yeah.
observe. No, I gotcha. So then you can see things that, you wouldn't look at because you would categorize as that's bad, don't watch or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm saying, I just find it all quite amusing, really, to tell you the honest truth.
It sometimes is. Yes, I
And
agree.
how, nobody used to believe in politics. Now everyone believes in politics and nobody believes in politics and everyone believes in politics. And it's just like generational. I think it just keeps happening every generation. And, that's why we're here to make music, not to talk
Yes.
about that sort of stuff. So we have your solution.
let's shut up.
What exactly? So we've had your solutions. We've had your bit of your music. Let's go to a song called "Won't Bring Me Down." Do you want to hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, and then at least we'll finish up today on a note of not getting brought down and staying positive and
Yes.
on these times of change. And thank you very much for the music. Thank you for the chat, Josie. It's been beautiful. I very much like hearing your point of view on life. It's fantastic.
Thank you very much for allowing me. And it's not the solution, eh? It's just something that works for me at the moment.
I'm going to make a book
it
with
keeps
everyone's
on evolving.
solutions. Everyone's giving us solutions. We're going to make a book and we're going to write in everyone's solutions, and maybe we got some solutions. At least we're focusing on something positive. I'm saying,
Yeah.
the pessimist and the optimist, they're both right. Which one do you want to
Yeah.
be? They're both right, I'm saying. The
It's a
glass
choice. Again,
is
it's a
half
choice.
full. It is half empty. Yes, they're both
Yeah.
right. But I don't
Yeah.
know. Choose, mate, you know?
Yeah,
Anyway,
totally true.
it's
Yeah.
been beautiful. Let's listen to this
Thank
more
you so
beautiful
much for this
music.
beautiful interview.
Thank you so much for everything. I'm saying it's been fantastic. I've very much enjoyed it, and we will have you back at some point with some new music. Also, I've heard you sing an acoustic with a guitar. That was amazing as well.
Oh, thank you.
I do want to hear some of that at some point when we all get out of this. Okay.
I have my own originals as well, so I will.
Good.
We will be in touch.
We will. Okay, this is Josie and Sound of the Lighthouse, Surf Television Radio. Thank you, Josie. You're beautiful. Thank you. You're listening to Surfer Television Radio. This is Josie and Sound of the Lighthouse. Okay, beautiful people, we recommend you go to Spotify and you follow Josie's account. It's Josie Sound of the Lighthouse. Some really amazing ambient and soundscape music. I'm saying maybe if you guys need some music for a movie or a documentary you're making, or you've got a project in mind, get in touch with Josie and see if she can authorize you using some of her music, because it sounds really nice. Really nice. Okay, this is Surf Television Radio. That's all for today in the English show. We'll be back at 12 with our Spanish version, as you do. We'll be having a bit of La Niña Voladora today. So, as usual, we're going to leave you with this song called Be Love, because we want everybody